said she needed space, couldn't tell her she was phony.
Wow.
Let her do her, and then she texts all the.
Yo.
Back in the building.
Yo.
Back in the building.
Yo, what number we on?
13.
Yo, man, 1-3. So
Hey,
you know
that's
what that
official.
means?
You know, once you 13, you know what I'm saying? You can start basically doing anything now.
Yo, man, that means you're an achiever.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the second milestone. You know, you got the double digits.
Right.
And once you get to 13,
Think about it. When you turned 13, you felt like
that was bad.
I made a move. I'm a teenager.
I remember when I turned 13 because I'm the youngest. So
Right,
I was
right.
like, we finally there. We
Right.
made it.
I felt like I'm at another plateau of life.
You know what I'm saying? So look at us, man. We had 13.
13 eps, man. Yo, man. Everybody who's following, continue to watch, man. It wasn't a one quitter hitter.
Love, man.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, oh, y'all just had a show.
Love, man.
It's like we got eps.
We
You know
love
what I'm
this.
saying?
We
got
love to
eps,
be here, man.
You
You
know
see
what I mean?
the passion every morning.
Every morning,
it's
man.
5 o'clock right now, man.
Yo,
5 in the morning.
First is first, man. We like to pay homage to God for giving us the energy and the strength,
first,
man.
yeah.
I want to shout out my wife. You know what I mean? She had her stitches come out.
Oh yeah,
You know
come
what I
on,
mean?
milestones.
So, you know what I mean?
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Starting that process.
Progress,
She's
yes,
a couple
sir.
of weeks away from like weight bearing, but she's a soldier, man. It's long nights with swelling and
Right,
ice
right.
and heat. And just all kind of
a battle.
pains. You know what I mean? It's a battle every day, bro.
Right,
So,
right,
I
right.
mean, I thank you all for your prayers. It's a lot of work, the rehab. So we just, going one day at a time, man.
Right,
She's a
right,
soldier,
right.
though. Love you, babe. Way to work, man. She working hard out there, man.
Right.
We like to give a shout out to my man Q behind the lens, man. Always, you see how clear I am. You see how clear it looks.
Hey,
you
he
know
got
what I'm
he got some clips this weekend.
Right, no, he
I wish
did.
he got that one with
with Aiden dunked on that dude.
the ref was hating.
Yeah.
Because he's up 20.
All in the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what it is.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Don P.
Yep.
Yo,
Come on now.
I know I'm watching USA basketball right now.
Been watching it.
You know what I'm saying? It's only on selective channels,
It's
though.
only
so,
on a couple of them.
so let me let you know again.
Come on.
If you want to see anything in the world, if you want to see Trump get shot, fight.
Oh my God.
Check with my
We
man.
on that already? We already got moderator Pat.
Right, bro.
Oh, man.
Shout out my man Don P for that Easy TV. You know what I mean?
Come on
you can
now. Come on
replay
now.
it, slow mo it.
He said you can have your own conspiracies with it.
All kind of conspiracies. Yo, man, it was staged. Ain't no way.
He said, I had the Easy TV.
man.
I was able to rewind.
Yo, ain't no
Pause.
way, yo, man. No way it happened like
now.
that, yo.
Happened with the Easy TV.
Easy TV, man.
If you know what it is, the subscriber count going up. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. I know
Gritty
some of y'all
challenge.
is watching, talking about, I don't got YouTube.
Right.
All you got to do is create the account. and then
That's
just drop
it,
the
man. That's
subscription.
it,
Come
man.
on,
Subscribe, man. The Gritty Challenge is still rolling. 5 people you know, 1 person you don't.
It's simple.
Get to it,
It's
man.
simple, man.
It's all support, man. We here
That's
for you
all it
guys.
is, man.
We wake up in the morning to kind of just chop it up to give you guys something to just
Come on now.
you
Give
know
y'all
to
some
think about throughout
discourse,
the day, man.
Give
You
y'all
know,
some topics to talk about with your friends. I know
Right.
sometimes it gets stale. Y'all talk about the same things.
all of
Right
this
on the
stuff is
podcast.
current topics, man.
Come on now.
We drop live, join the live chat 7 p.m. on Thursdays. Me
We be in
and
there
Wylie,
jumping. We
me and
be-
my man
Oh
Wylie,
my
live.
goodness.
We in there going
it was
crazy.
Like 15 people
I
last
know
time.
it's
just
starting
out
to jump a
there.
little
Yo,
bit.
it's
If we could
getting
get
up there.
50, 60 people on the live chat, I think we can accomplish that.
We need to get some people in there that's avid, consistent, like in there every time that we like, yo, what's the what? You know what I'm saying? Like a little moderator in there.
7 o'clock, man. 7 o'clock, man. 7
You know what I'm
o'clock
saying?
Thursdays.
We got a job for somebody who want to be in there 7 o'clock every.
We're going to
Thursday.
really put it out there as far as when the show drops. Some people keep telling me, oh, I didn't know you guys. Yo, 7 o'clock Thursdays.
Come on now.
Live, get down.
We only got 2 more.
We got 2 more in this season.
on
And
now.
we're going to try to run a couple of guests for you guys, some local cats, you know what I'm saying, in the next couple of eps. Shout out to my man Preacher Pat. He should be rolling up. I know y'all ready for that word at the end of the at the end of the show.
If they need Preacher Mike, Preacher B,
you know what I mean?
we
You
gonna
know,
be
I
here.
spit it. We all
You know
got
what it is.
we all got the Lord and Savior in our hearts. So
You know
when it
what
come
it
down
is.
to it, the thoughts is the thoughts.
Right.
But let's get this show on the road,
Hey
man.
man, Team USA looking pretty decent. 2-0.
Yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
talking about, oh, we don't know what they're gonna look like. They only survived by 6. Man, there's
Nah.
no KD. They shooting officially. I'm not worried about nothing.
Yo, man, they got a lot of stars.
A lot.
And you know what? It looks like it's like a humble group
Mm-hmm.
in the sense of everybody understand who the king is.
Oh yeah.
And then from there it trickles down, and you got the young prince and Ant-Man. So I think the pecking order is kind of laid down. I think you got the king. I think you got Ant, and then you could sprinkle in Currys and the Grants,
right.
and the ADs,
right.
And you know what I'm saying, the rest of those guys,
a couple of them other guys,
all those guys could play a role. They know how to play ball. You know what I'm saying? I think you can see that, and they want to guard
the ball well, and it's efficient shots. It's not too much boom, 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 boom. It's pass, get to
cut,
the move,
cut.
It's a lot of elite basketball.
A lot of communicating on defense. You said something out to the group, a group chat, SFA group chat. It was very key on what you was explaining to them young men, and you know, hopefully they pay attention. This stuff is getting so fickle with these kids with their attention spans and what they listen to. But Coach Mike was referring to a lot of the nuances of the pros and the greatness behind the scenes.
Right.
I think you had a clip where LeBron is just like just talking, man, and he telling those other cats, "Yo, talk early, establish that talk," because he's the vet that knows that if we on the same accord on defense, we'll be all right on offense. We got some of the greatest scores that this game has ever seen. I think they had a stat up that said this group had like 200,000 points.
Oh yeah. I mean, LeBron got
20 championships.
All them points by himself.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think what we're looking for, we're looking for that 92 blowout every game. I don't know it's going to be like that because, like you saw with Australia and Canada,
they got a lot of pros on their team. I'm looking at Australia. It's Joe Ingles, Dante Exum, Patty Mills,
Giddy.
What's cut name that Jock Londale? He had like 20 something.
And then they had the cat from New Orleans. What's his name?
Dyson Daniels.
I was like, yo, they got some dudes.
Right. And then Canada had they all stars.
RJ Barrett,
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Murray, Dylan Brooks, Norman Powell, Kelly Olynyk.
But you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about like they got a bunch of the world got a bunch of good high level Joes.
Yeah.
We got the stars.
Yeah, that's the thing that's always going.
They got millionaires.
They best.
We got
players.
Cats that's close to billions on our
prior
on
to
our
Derek White being the replacement. They best player. We don't even know where they would be in the pecking order.
In the pecking order for our first 10.
First 10.
Yeah, I mean, Bam Adebayo is a star.
He'd be the best player or 90% of the country.
Team. Yeah. They got like Anthony Davis is now once again establishing that he's one of the better players in the world.
Double almost both games.
Just the activity though. If he but I constantly said, man, if he once he decides I'm gonna stay healthy, play like he did against Denver, if he could do that throughout a season,
right? I think it's just too much commitment though. You got too much that you got to do on that Lakers team. Right? It's not a bunch of pros. You got some guys that they miss cues over and over. A lot of egos. Right. You can't have too many egos when you got guys that already won.
Right. You got guys that's established.
4 chips here.
And I just think everybody at the end of the day, don't you just feel okay that you got LeBron? Like you know, there's nobody in the world that strong, that fast, that lethal,
that smart.
That's
really what it is.
Like that ability, like especially if he's hitting his three,
and he's 100% accountability because he's spending millions of dollars on his body, so he running all the time. But he's 40. What you gonna say?
I like Team USA this year, but you know the question I had is like, who's the most important piece? Is it LeBron or is it Ant-Man? Is it the young superstar or is it the GOAT?
I don't even know if it's just those two, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a couple other guys.
But you know how every team has that, like when Kobe was playing.
X factor?
When Kobe was playing, they had like boogeyman stories about Kobe. Yeah. Kobe waking up early. Kobe don't go to the club. Kobe in the gym. Like this is Team USA. They was like
I think the tough part is if you watching the game, you got to look at the impact in which, because they got Ant-Man coming in at a different time than LeBron.
Right.
So they got LeBron, he running the offense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
Right.
IQ plays, telling people to, cutting around, setting screens, different smart things. But with Ant-Man in the game, it's
just talent.
Give him the ball.
And move out the way.
I see one, it was punched with the left. Fake step, come back on a 3, like on a 1-on-1, just like nobody was doing that. It was pass, cut.
So we're gonna say on the court maybe a little bit more Ant, but overall LeBron's just aura, like aura. Like to put it like this, They all walk into somewhere. They all clapping.
Yeah, LeBron
when he
walked in the building.
It turned into la la la.
You see what happened when they was having the team meeting? They was chopping it up. They was like, "Oh, my bad, bro. Hold on, let me run over there."
Right.
Curry did that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ant-Man did that.
Like
They said,
royalty.
Bron saying something. We
Right,
gotta go
royalty.
listen.
Like
Hamdi. I mean, well, you know, they ranked them the number one player across the board. They said it was all of the players.
You just feel it. It was the same thing like Mike though. Like there was a time like on this earth when Mike came through. It was just like Hamdulillah.
But do you think Mike is more Ant-Man or is more Bron right now? Because remember the Dream Team, you had Magic. You had Magic.
No, in the Dream Team '92, he was Ant-Man.
Right.
He was the young ascending
and
talent.
Bron was Magic.
Right. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So it was like here, they passing that torch right now. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I enjoy the camaraderie.
It's great basketball.
I think it's a perfect kind of blend of sharp shooting, size, talent, wit, youth.
If you stop watching basketball because of all of the theatrics and the flopping and all of that, man,
check this out.
Check out Team USA. It's real deal basketball going on. You want to learn the game at a high level?
Legends, man. Legends being created right now out there.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hey, but the Summer League jumping.
Yeah, man. Summer League going crazy right now. Shepherd. I was like, man, I ain't even gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. I was like,
I know you was.
This white boy top 3. I'm trying to figure out why. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't spend the time dissecting this game. I was watching Rob. I was watching DJ. You know what I'm saying? But this kid is solid. This kid,
he know how to play
ball. This kid has got some Curry habits.
From I don't even know where he pulled up in Greenton. I was like,
he got Curry
early too.
He got some Curry habits out there. But the funny thing about this whole summer league is that it's so much talk about Bronny that I don't hear nothing about the number 1 pick, the number 2 pick.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Lakers, they played early. They had their little California thing. League. And then they played in the little whatchamacallit. So now it's the real deal. It's the Vegas.
The
you know
NBA
summer So you're seeing
league.
Everybody. Rob played, he had the first 12.
Right. He went off the other day.
Yeah, he was busy. Hooping.
What about those first 2 picks? Who are they?
I haven't watched.
I saw the homie play for Washington, and I was like, oh no, he one of those.
He one of those.
I'm like,
I ain't even seen him play yet.
He gonna be all right.
He gonna be a decent 12 for his career.
Yeah, he's not gonna be
12-8.
He's not gonna transcend. Like when I think they're top 2 or 3 picks,
they gotta be transcendent.
They gotta transcend the league a little bit. They gotta make something jump. And this kid he tall, athletic. But
now it's potential. We might be able to. If he don't pan out, hopefully he's good enough for us to trade him for some pieces.
Just don't know what position he's really going. He's playing the floor. He's playing like Tyson
Chandler.
Yeah,
he got a Tyson Chandler game.
That's what I was trying to tell you. And he went high in the draft.
Well, Tyson Chandler, he was
but it took him a minute.
He won a chip.
Yeah, it took him a minute before he really found his niche. And that's
nobody's sitting there saying Tyson Chandler is my favorite player.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Tyson Chandler. He
towards the end of his career, he got live. He got live a little bit with his role. Mm-hmm. So that's what the problem is with this young kid. And then when you go to the Wizards, I'm like, oh man,
because you got Poole over
this
there.
This was a weird draft.
I like the kid for the Bulls, the Matas.
Oh yeah, solid kid,
dunking on dudes.
Solid kid.
Some of these white dudes got a little spicy mayo.
I know I'm
like, yo,
right? They paid the
kid
right
from the Warriors or dunking on dudes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they figuring it out. They're like, yo, we gotta get to the rim.
We gotta get to the gyms where the black dudes
right
be jumping.
And see how they get to it.
You know how they get
to it, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's young dudes playing basketball. You seeing a lot of mistakes. You seeing a lot of miscues. Everybody getting on Bronny for not playing well. But like you said last time, if he played well, they gonna say, oh well.
It's a double-edged sword. It's just a double-edged sword for Bronny. Don't matter if he go for 40. It's the summer league.
Right.
It's not real pros. Right. If he shoots horribly and doesn't do well, we told you he wasn't gonna be successful.
Exactly.
We told you that he wasn't gonna be.
They just looking for a narrative to hate.
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
And with all this basketball going on, man, the summer is popping right now because not only the summer league, but you got the EYBL Peach Jam going on.
Oh yeah.
Cayenne just dropped a 40 ball
he almost
the
dunked
other
on
night.
Somebody.
So it's a lot of and man, I'm watching the EYBL like these kids and like, yo man, these kids is amazing right now. 17U, Boozer Boys.
My question is this. Are they better now and worse later, or are they just gonna keep it getting better?
I don't know. You're right, because it just seemed like a lot of them is getting to they peak
early, real early.
So if we see the best of them now, I guess can they sustain and get stronger?
Right.
I guess that's what it is now. And smarter.
Get faster.
And stop trying to do everything through the athleticism.
Learn how to play the system.
And then learn how to play the game. Because all these cats' skills is crazy.
Out of the world.
Like, I grew up in an era where it was 5 stars.
Yeah.
Now it's thousands of 5 stars.
It's because they're giving out stars like it's in
candy.
class.
Yeah, it's
you get a star. You get a star.
Every kid I know that can hoop a little bit is a 5 star now.
Right. Because I mean, it's the social media.
Right.
All you got to do is
get enough likes or following.
Get one of them viral clips
and get a couple of reporters to say, "Yo, we
get
think
some write-ups."
That's it.
It's over with.
But I'm not going to act like they not legitimate with their talent and athleticism and shot making ability. But
you can usually tell what kids are going to be good all the way through. But how good are they going to be? That's the biggest question. It's like, are they going to be pros? And I think that's what the summer league shows. It shows some of these guys that was decent at EYBL. You got some names,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
But some of that stuff don't carry over. Like I was talking to a kid about if a kid is ranked number 1 in their class as a freshman,
right?
What's the chances of him being even a top 5 or even a big time college player?
Right.
Is it happening all the time?
So I think the question is like, which guys do you think, even just like whether it be EYBL or the summer league, are like the stamped pros, and which guys have you seen a little bit being like, that might be a Joe? I mean, you already said the Wizards dude, he might be a Joe.
Yeah. Because I think Boozer might be better than him right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got a jump shot. He can get to the
red. He got the little back to the basket. Yep. He running the floor.
But I mean, you hear who his pops is. It's Carlos Boozer.
So I'm thinking some of these kids might be better than some of these summer league cats.
I mean, it's looking that way. But the thing is when you're looking at the EYBL comp as far as defense, a lot of them not.
Right, yeah. It just seemed like it's free flowing. Cats just come down the court, and it's just like
they don't get no defensive
so
sets.
much respect for the game of that kid. You just let them just.
It's like, oh, I know he can do this. I know you watching his game so much, you ain't even improving your defense, man.
Because I still yet to see the number 1 defender at EYBL Peach Jam.
Yeah, who is that?
Right, who's the best defender?
Y'all let us know in the comments.
Right, who's the number one defender in the country?
We don't care if it's perimeter. We don't care if it's shot blocking. We don't care if it's
just create highlights of guys who could just guard these 5 stars.
Right.
Is there anybody who could guard these 5 stars? Does anybody put pride in guarding 5 stars?
It's probably somebody out there. They might not be a 5 star though. They might be a 3 star.
Right. If I'm a 5 star clamper, like
I don't know.
Do you get any recognition for that?
I think you do. I mean, because like I said, back in like 2021 maybe ish. Dylan was running with the Rebels and he got a whole lot of notoriety after playing.
When he shut him down. He strapped him up for like 7 points.
Yeah,
and put him in the clamp.
And so that after that,
shout out to the clamp god. What up, Tim?
You know what I'm saying? Right. After that, it was up. You know
what
I'm saying?
Right. So stock rose. I think it is some value in it.
I think it's more value if you're unranked to play defense than if you're ranked to play defense. Because when you ranked, it's just like I got to get clips. I got to get a couple.
And
dunks.
It's got to be offensive clips.
It's got to be. Don't nobody care about defense. Because they already got that offer.
That's crazy.
They already got Kansas, Clemson.
You think Armani Bates will ever get to the NBA? I mean, he's in the G League. Will he ever sign with the pros or
I think
Cleveland will give him a shot?
I think the biggest thing with him
off the court.
Is he playing in summer league right now?
I don't know if he's in the summer league this year, but I'm sure he is. But he's done a great job in the G League.
Yeah, he's doing pretty
20
good.
points a game.
I think it's the same thing like Sharif. It depends on the team that you're on, and are you good enough to make an impact outside of what you just normally do?
And then I guess off the court is always a question.
Yeah. For him, off the court is always going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because he got in trouble before he got in the league. So
right,
it's like,
and before he got to college, I
yeah,
think.
before it was like in that intermediate, like he was at Memphis and something happened and he had to go back to Eastern Michigan or whatever the situation
something weird.
was.
What you think Mikey Williams is going to do over there at UCF?
You know, it's him and Dior.
Right. Two criminals, right?
I was about to say 2 bucket getters, but I mean, they both shoot it.
Right. They both shooters.
They both shoot it.
They
out there in Central Florida. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
they both liable to pull up with their shooters.
They liable to shoot empty amount of clips. We not there yet. We not there yet.
Yeah, my bad. But I hear, hey, when you say shoot, I think shots fired. You know, I'm starting to.
Get this guy, man. Get this guy. You gonna ruin the sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'll be decent. I don't know. You know, UCF. It depends. They got a good year. They got a year that they not too good. You know what I'm saying? They got a good year. They got a good year.
I'm watching them work out. All that one-on-one stuff look good. I was talking to a couple of kids that recently about that. You spend all summer getting one-on-one training. Don't play no games.
Right.
Don't get no court time with other players. Like
right.
When you start playing, what are you thinking? Are you thinking I could get it? I think
what he's thinking is he's the best player on the court. Give me the rock.
Right.
And it's like
that don't translate to the league.
That's not basketball.
Right.
It don't matter if you're the best player on the court.
If you're the best player, that means you help this man, help that man, talk to him.
You can play his role. Right. You can even if he's not good enough, you know how to be able to make him better.
Right. That's what the best player does.
And I don't know if Mikey doing that. So it's one of those situations.
Doing that either.
You know, hey, tune into the summer league. If you see some pros, let us know. If you see some Joes, let us know. Who's the best defender in the summer league right now? Right. That's what we want to see.
Check out the EYBL as well. The Peach Jam is popping. We got some local kids in it. You know what I mean? Jamel going crazy right now.
Yeah, he doing his thing. I feel like not as many people is like tuned in as far as the former players. I don't think as many former players is tuned in as much, like the ones that's in college or the ones that's kind of getting there. I don't think they tuning in as much because it's so many names.
Right.
It's so many names.
It's so many names. It's almost like an all-star. Everybody got all-stars on their team.
It's a lot of names.
A lot of young talent, a lot of good players.
If you want to watch some up and coming guys, watch the EYBL. There's some dudes out there. Peach Jam going crazy.
Yo, these kids can shoot it.
They can shoot the ball and they can jump out the gym.
Oh
my goodness. Hey, but you know what dropped yesterday? The greatest game
ever
of
made.
All time.
We used to love this game in my era.
What I'm telling you, because I'm a Miami fan, so NCAA was my game.
I'm glad these dudes is getting paid now.
You know what I'm saying?
That was part of the whole big craziness back in the day, is that they was using these kids' images and likeness, and they wasn't getting no money. Right. In the meantime, EA Sports was making billions.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now that these kids is getting a little coin, you know what I mean?
I remember it was I was watching a podcast and it was a dude who he graduated from college the year before the NIL deals was going down. So he was on the last NCAA. Right. And he was like, "It's me. They changed the dress from last year to this year. Right. This is my number. It's my likeness." But he don't got no name on there, so he ain't get no bread from it. I'm just like, I know that.
We talking about that NCAA college football, man. They ran it back. Man. It was real big when I was younger in the 90s. But the cats wasn't getting paid. They would have them moving just like homie, but no name, and try to spin it a little bit. But now they got dudes' pictures on.
They got dudes' pictures.
They got pictures, the jerseys,
all of that.
You know what I'm saying? So
I see the tweet where it was this girl being like, "You out here buying the game? Your man need to be in the game." And then somebody reposted it. It was like, "Man, your man is a 71 overall at Georgia Southern. Stop playing with him." But I'm like, man, it's great to see these guys in the game.
Right.
But this is what we gonna do. We gonna do run the ones, man. This is what we gonna do. LSU, Joe Burrow versus Clemson,
Trevor Lawrence.
Who are you taking?
Oh, man. In college, as a college player, I think I would go with, because I liked his swag and the way he did
Joe
it.
Shiesty?
Yeah, I like Joe, man.
Shiesty?
Joe is a different kind of breed. Joe is a different kind of breed. Now,
Lawrence, they were saying he was a come out early.
Yeah, he was a phenom.
They was trying to change the rules.
I think
for
Joe
him.
Worked a little bit his way up.
Yeah, because he was at what, Ohio State?
Yeah, I think he was at one college and transferred.
Yeah, he had to transfer
and had a bump in the road. Mm-hmm. Trevor was anointed.
Yeah, immediately.
He came out of high school 6'5", 6'6", 225.
And they was winning. Clemson
and he
was
had
that
a cannon. Yeah. And he had a kid, and that was when Clemson was on that run after Deshaun and that run. So he was part of that run. And when anytime you come out of high school, 6'5", 6'6", 225, all you could do is succeed.
That's what
if you fail, it's tough. Like
that's
I think Joe wasn't as touted coming out of high school.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. That LSU team that year was crazy.
I think had 5 Jettas, pros. Yeah, I think they got 5 pros.
They had Chase. Right. They had the running back,
little man.
Yeah. They had and then they had a couple offensive tackles out there. They had defense.
I think Randy Moss' son was the tight end one year.
One of them years, and then they had the defense was crazy.
He had Jamal Chase. You know what I mean? So he had squad, but how cool he was, and I don't even think they was favored to win it the year he won it.
Nah, they wasn't.
He wasn't favored. So
it was out there.
And I think he was a little older. I think he was 21 when they won it.
Yeah. No, he was in grad year.
Yeah, he was in grad year. So, but Joe Cool, then I think he came to the league with that same persona.
He tore his ACL
and still was able to get him to an AFC championship, to the Super Bowl. Like anytime you heard when Cincinnati made it to the Super Bowl, it's like Cincinnati.
I got a homie who's a big diehard Cincinnati, and we bet every time because I'm a Chiefs fan. So it's like when we be splitting, I got to give him his flowers. Joe Shiesty do his thing,
and he the only dude I think that's like got a winning record against
the Chiefs.
Pat
Mahomes. Pat Mahomes. That's what I'm saying. Right. So it's like that's one of them things. Where
I don't think he's scared of Pat.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He just can't stay healthy.
Trevor, he had the chance. Pat was injured, everything like that, but they let him have that Superman moment. Yeah. If they would have won, they would have been having Trevor Lawrence in that convo just like him.
Right, but Trevor doing his thing though. He ain't no slouch. He making
jack. He paid quarterback.
I think top 2, top 3 right now.
Because they gave him that $275.
Yo, these quarterbacks is getting the bag. You know what I mean? Guaranteed.
I would have paid Trevor Lawrence at Clemson $275.
Right,
Trevor Lawrence now.
No, he's doing all right though. Considering, think about this, he on his 3rd head coach.
Yeah,
they've won their division. I think one time since he's been there.
Yeah,
they kind of being in that mix every year now.
Yeah,
but I think they don't really have no big time players.
That first playoff. When he made it to the playoffs against the Chargers, that was a fluke though.
That was fluky
because the Chargers was up and the Chargers lost the lead.
Yeah, but they got a young quarterback. He nice.
You know, I'm not gonna say nobody nice in my division.
Right.
I like Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert getting paid.
He decent, but he an Oregon guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how decent them Oregon guys usually pan out to be. You know what I'm saying? But look, if we was to say just pound for pound, like no team, who was you taking? Or you say you taking Joe Shiesty?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Joe because I know Joe gonna be cool.
Joe is gonna be cool. I'm gonna take Joe Shiesty because of the whole movement. He had Odell in the locker room throwing bread and everything like that. He really that guy. Down. But Prince Charming, they was trying to change the rules though in the NCAA. They was trying to say, can we have somebody one and done in the NFL?
Right. That was Trevor.
We just like
my thing about Joe is just the availability. He's missed a lot of games in his tenure.
Right.
A lot of games. So Trevor's been pretty solid with his health. He's missed a couple, but even when he had a little knee bang out, he's still stuck in there, still played. But I'll go with Joe. I think Joe. Let us know what you think. Do your research, Joe. Burrow, Trevor, Lawrence.
So I think we should go right into it. Who your top 5?
Quarterbacks? QBs.
I'm gonna let you go first.
QBs.
I'm a little biased.
QBs. I'm gonna go with the MVP.
Number one.
Number one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the MVP. Number one.
Okay. Now it gets hard.
My man. That's my man over there out of Baltimore.
At number one.
At number one.
Wait.
Number one.
I thought you were talking about Super Bowl MVP. I thought you were talking about 2-time Super Bowl MVP.
Not yet.
I thought you were talking about.
Not yet.
Okay, see, like I said, I'm going to let you go. So
what's my man name in Baltimore?
Lamar Jackson.
Go ahead and say it again.
Lamar Jackson.
Say it one more time.
We beat them.
Say it one more time.
We beat them.
Number one.
Lamar Jackson.
Number 2, I'm going to go with the kid from Kansas City.
Okay.
What's his name?
Number 1.
No,
Patrick
number
Mahomes. 2. AP poll rated number 1 player.
Number 2.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3.
Oh, this is where it gets even harder. This is where we get tough.
Number 3. You
had a lot of love for Joe Shiesty.
Right. Number 3, I'm going to go with...
Because you got Josh Allen out there.
I'm going to go with Josh.
You got Josh? Okay.
I'm going to go with 3. I'm going to go with Josh.
Josh over... You got Josh over some of them, you got...
I'm going to go with Josh. Then I'm going to go with... number 4, I'm going to go with the young C.J. Stroud.
CJ gonna be nice.
I'm gonna go with CJ.
See, and they just got Diggs over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with CJ. And then number 5, I'm gonna go with Purdy.
You got Brock
Purdy.
Okay. That's not a bad list. That's not a bad list.
Run it back to him.
So he said he said Lamar Jackson, Patty Mahomes, Josh Allen. Who you had that for?
CJ Stroud.
And then Purdy. That's not a bad 5. That's not my 5, but it's not a bad 5.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Check them out.
Obviously, we got to go with the best player in all of football for the past 3 years, 4 years, really.
Jackson,
Patrick Mahomes. Or the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to three-peat this year.
I'm not going to hate on Pat.
Stamp it right now.
No, Pat is official. Pat is official.
The only person he lost to was the GOAT.
No, you're right about that.
So I think I got to go Pat.
No, Pat Mahomes is nice, though.
But I'm going to go Lamar at 2. That's not, I mean, they won it.
1, 2, 1 A, 1 A, 1 B.
I'm going to go that. I'm not a Bills fan, but I got to give credit where credit's due. Every time we play them,
he's a big time
I'm
quarterback.
a little nervous, even though we beat them every time.
Yeah, he's a big time quarterback.
Josh Allen, I got to go at 3. So I think that 3 is unanimous. Which 1 through 3 is unanimous.
Right.
4, he's not showing. I mean, I'm gonna show him love just because we played him in the Super Bowl, but I like Jalen Hurts.
Hurts is right outside him and Tua. They right outside my 5.
I'm not taking Tua, but I'll take Hurts just because he went there.
Right, he's solid. He put it this way, he's an overachiever. I don't think nobody thought he was going to be
that was a great Eagles team.
I didn't think anybody thought he was going to be a $200 million quarterback when he got benched in Alabama.
Right,
at that time.
Right. But he made it to the Super Bowl. That team's been consistently decent. Yeah, they got knocked out in the first round, but you know what I'm saying? I can't give it to Stroud before he made it there. He didn't make it there yet. You know what I'm saying? So I go him. I'm not gonna go Purdy though, because Purdy. They had a phenomenal. I'm
just telling you to look at his numbers.
I feel you, but
and look at his age.
With that team, numbers go look great.
Look at his draft pick.
I hear it.
Look at his age.
I hear it.
Look at his success.
I hear it. But look at Christian McCaffrey.
Right. I mean,
Samuels.
What do you penalize him because he got talent around him?
Yeah, you got to. Because how talented can you? Because this is the thing about Patrick Mahomes. With or without talent, he won.
Right.
That's where you got to say, you know what I'm saying? You look at Lamar Jackson. With or without talent, he was MVP.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got
Purdy's taking advantage of his talent, but he was the Mr. Irrelevant. He was the last pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Been to a conference final.
Yeah.
Got good players.
Yeah.
Not losing the game.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I mean?
I go 5. I think I got to go Joe Shiesty when healthy. I'm not gonna lie. He done been there again.
Nothing wrong with that.
He beat us.
Respect.
He do his thing.
Respect.
So I think at the end of the day, my 5 is gonna be Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. I'll go Joe Shiesty at 4,
right,
and then we go Jalen Hurts at 5.
All right,
I like Stroud as that
honorable mention. Stroud
6,
Herbert.
Herbert, he's good. He's good. Cannon wise, yeah, he's good.
What's the cat for Arizona? Little cat?
No,
you don't like him?
No. Absolutely not. He should have played baseball.
Yeah,
I think he was. You know what
What's
I'm saying?
His name?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford.
Matthew, Matthew got in there. He won the chip. He moved into
this. This is the thing about Matthew Stafford, though, because if you look at him, he got Cooper Kupp having almost the most yards of all time, and he had Calvin Johnson having the most. Is it the quarterback?
Right, and he got the young
Puka Nacua?
Yeah, the Puka Nacua
looking crazy,
going
That's
crazy.
What I'm saying. So is
it
the quarterback, or is he just around a lot of great talent?
What about the cat for Detroit?
Oh, you talking about Jared Goff?
Yeah. I mean, he got to be mentioned.
I mean, when we played them, they had 54. We had 51. So I mean, he throw the ball and
he throw it,
and they catch it.
And he did it for the Rams.
Right.
So it ain't like he a fluky.
Right. He
one of them.
Yeah. He in that
top
mix
10,
too. He in that top 10.
Right.
How you feel about Cuddo? First cousins, Kirk Cousins. When he healthy.
Cuz is all right, but I want my man from Tampa Bay Tech to take his spot.
You see, he just bought his pops a car.
Oh, he did?
Mike Penny's.
Oh, that's what's
up.
Yeah,
it was W Love. Possibly he got a big old truck too.
That's
nice
what's up.
truck. I'm
that's
like,
what's
man,
up.
I love when dudes show love back home.
Right. You got to pay. You got to take care of the fan.
But I like First Cousins. He do his thing.
Decent, man. I was a RG3 fan when that draft happened.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people gonna be mad that we ain't saying no Cowboy.
Man, Dak. mad? Can't.
It's gonna be a lot of people mad.
Can't, man.
It's gonna be
let
a
us
lot
know
of people
your top
mad.
5. When we go live, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Drop in. Let us know what your top 5 is.
But
Dak ain't one of them, man. Dak's solid.
I don't even think he
don't get it done.
I don't think he elite though.
I think. Wait, somebody called in. Somebody talking about Danny Dimes.
That's your man. You got the New York on. Yeah, come on now.
Man, but he ain't elite,
They
man.
paid him.
Oh, man.
Y'all paid him.
That's crazy.
So you gotta rock
I'd
with
rather
him.
have Aaron Rodgers.
Well, Aaron gonna be good this year because they got Devontae.
If he stay healthy.
Yeah.
If he stay healthy.
Yeah.
He gotta stay healthy, man.
What
was it? The first play?
Yeah.
The first drop
First
back?
drive. He hit that drop back that Achilles said, wait, we ain't been doing this.
Right.
Let's relax. You drop back
chill.
with a little bit too much aggression. Let's relax.
Chill,
You up
Aaron
there
Rodgers.
in age.
Throw it out of bounds, bro.
Yeah. But he should be straight. You see how fast he recovered from that Achilles?
I know, yo. What's that? What's that about?
I ain't never in my corrective exercise. I ain't heard of that.
Right, I know
3 months
when KD went down, it was a year and a half.
Yeah, this 3 months for this man.
When Clay went out, it was 2 years.
When John Wall went out, it was almost 3 years. That's what I'm saying.
But he came back. He was
3 months. He was rotating.
They were talking about getting him back in. Right, like yo, he may come back for a few reps.
If they make the playoffs, he may start.
You may see Aaron Rodgers.
Y'all don't like Zach Wilson that much, huh? Don't do Zach Wilson like that, though. Come on, now he was most hated.
Next topic. Bro.
Hey man.
Zach
Topic
Williams.
1, bro. Look, check me out, because we just talked about injuries, dog.
Sheesh.
And you was talking about this last time. If the Freak should play, if Kawhi should play, all these dudes, how they playing in the Olympics, but they ain't playing the playoffs. That's kind of. I feel like I'm salty about that though. Like if I'm an organization and I see somebody didn't play, and you could have been the deciding factor, but you go out there in Paris.
You see this beef?
Like
you see this beef with the Clippers?
Oh, Cuz said he said it was Team USA.
Right. Frank said the GM for the Clippers is putting out there that we wanted him to play with Team USA. It was Team USA that sent them home.
But you see Grant, he said, well, it was a mutual decision.
My thing, man, Kawhi can't play a whole season making that kind of bread. He ain't doing nothing extra.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him in the Drew League. I don't want to see him in the Rucker League. I want him at the crib with Coach Mike working at corrective exercise.
Hey, man. I don't.
That's what I want.
Drop a bag, Kawhi. I got you.
Because Kawhi is the most fragile superstar I've seen in my lifetime.
GM said he looked good day 1, day 2. Why they sent him home day 3?
I take that back. He right there with Grant Hill. Shout out to Grant Hill. He was a legend.
That's probably why they sent him home. Grant was probably unbelievable. He was like, yo, I done been there. Chill, youngin'.
I'm like,
I done been there.
Like, yo, man, Kawhi is the most enigma superstar that I've seen. Because
you can't say he's a what if story because he won twice.
He won. He's been great, but he hasn't taken that leap to like this level of stardom.
This is the thing though. Every time he plays, he's a factor. He's one of those guys that's super efficient.
Right. Oh, he's amazing.
It's every time he plays. Because when is he playing?
He's not playing 40 games a year.
And he's not playing when they need him. When the playoffs time comes, he's always hurt.
And then that's why I was tripping when I saw that. Kawhi Leonard named to Team USA. I said, what? Yo, he ain't playing like consistently.
They said they need the Avengers, dog. It don't matter who they getting. If they hurt,
it's so many options.
They gonna put them in a super suit.
It's so many options. I understand all this beef with Nike and Reebok and New Balance and all of this nonsense going on. Jaylen Brown can't be on. He said something about Nike and Kyrie dog Nike and all of this. It's just so politics. It's about the money.
Politics.
So and I'm like, okay, so you got every Celtic on this team except Jaylen Brown.
The finals MVP.
Man, I understand Nike said, yo, man, he was disrespectful. Yo, Nike is a powerful conglomerate.
Do you know what it is? You can't speak out against Nike.
Yo, Nike sound like...
So Nike, this what we doing?
Yo, Nike sound like they got something serious going on over there if you say something disrespectful about Nike.
But you know what happened? When China and everything was going on, they was hoping that LeBron spoke out.
Right.
He said,
nah. LeBron said...
He said, wait, that check's still coming in.
Right, them $1 billion checks.
Nike checks.
Yo, Nike is a powerful conglomerate. If they say no, they mean no.
I don't know why Nike didn't say nothing about Greek playing because he on his contract. His contract he got 2 years before he got to look towards other shoes and stuff like that.
I ain't understand that either. When I saw Greek Freak out there before the Olympics playing in the qualifying stuff, I was
Luka.
I was like, what is his Achilles good? I mean, he missed the whole playoff.
Well, they said it was a calf injury.
And we heard that before.
We did, and that guy's not playing either.
Right now.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, do you just tell KD to go home at that point?
Are you saving him?
Because they don't look like, it's not that they don't look like they need him, but he just looked like an extra auxiliary piece at that point. But this is the question. If KD go home, who do you replace? Who do you get? Because you done put Derek White in there.
If Kevin Durant went home, who would you bring in?
Who would you put as a replacement?
I would go Cooper Flag. Fuck it.
You said we don't got nobody in the NBA. We can't get nobody.
I would go Cooper Flag.
No Brandon Ingram.
You're frying them.
No
Zion.
No Zion.
None of them. I'm going Cooper Flag. I'm calling Coop up.
Hezo Poole. He punched on Drew Holiday.
I'm calling Coop.
He going.
I'm calling
Cooper
Flag.
Come off that screen, Hezo Poole or AD.
Cooper Flag.
Nah, he's him.
Come here.
Got to. But I mean, I think you got to try to be like, yo, let's try to make it not look politics. Let's get Jaylen Brown in there. Because if it look crazy politics, some people might take back that contract from Nike. They say, yo.
Just imagine they got Derek White in there.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't have Derek White and then have I don't know who the next dude is on the forwards if you're not taking Jaylen Brown.
I know.
Maybe Brandon Ingram, but he ain't.
Al Horford.
He's Dominican.
I know.
So you can't even take him.
Come through.
He said come through. They go pick up the whole. They go get Sam Hauser.
If you hurt during the playoffs, don't play in the Olympics.
Summer.
Don't play in the summer, period. You know who I might get though? Chet. I might go get Chet.
That's a real American.
Right.
He looked like Abe Lincoln.
Right.
You can
He can hoop.
And he can hoop.
I'll go get Chet.
You can do Chet.
And he KD like.
You can go get Chet.
He whacked
I'm not
the
mad
KDs.
at Chet.
He be on them KDs too.
And he basically KD. I'm not mad at Chet.
I do Chet. If they said KD home, I'll bring Chet in.
Go get Chet.
That was a good pick.
That's a good pick.
Hey, but yo, if you are hurt, I don't want to see you in the summer at the Drew League, the Rucker Park League.
So let's talk about
Smith League.
So let's talk about
it. League.
So let's talk about it.
None of them.
So you think when it comes to because that's what happened with Chet his rookie
hurt.
year.
Yeah, he got hurt.
He was playing in the little joint. He was supposed to play against.
I think
LeBron.
he was guarding LeBron.
No, he was playing against LeBron,
and he hurt he broke it. He had to Liz Frank. Shout out to wifey. What up?
He had to Liz Frank that same year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't think you see too much of that in them leagues because I don't think they playing as hard as they playing.
Unless
in
you was
Olympics.
Kobe was going hard in the.
He played in the
league.
Rucker.
He played in the Rucker.
He got in the Drew League. He got the game winner.
Game fadeaways. He was going hard.
Think about that era though. Kobe
LeBron be in those leagues going crazy.
Kyrie in them leagues
going hard.
Crazy. Jamal Crawford
hard.
Lou Williams was going stupid.
Crazy. Harden crazy. They be going crazy in them leagues.
Think about that. Kobe hit their game winner on Harden, and you didn't even know who it was. They was rushing the court.
Right.
No security.
Rushing
the court.
Kobe.
That's a real dude, right?
But
there,
I think
man.
if you a baller, you ball.
Right.
It's hard not to.
Right. That's what AI was saying.
Yeah.
AI said, man, I
if
play
you
the
a hooper,
same time
you a hooper.
Here. It is
and
what it is.
I think at the end of the day, man, you just.
But I think if you from those areas, you gotta play.
You gotta play.
That's why Paolo was playing with what's his name?
Oh, I would have brought in Paolo for KD. Yeah, Paolo.
But he Italian.
But he an American. No, he got a citizenship.
Okay.
He played with him last year.
I think Paolo would have been good.
Paolo would have been good. Brunson.
Brunson. Yeah, little Brunson. Yeah.
You could have snatched up a few cats.
Okay.
But yeah, if you hurt during the playoffs, stay home for the summer.
He said don't play at the Rucker.
Don't be nowhere.
Don't play at the Drew League.
Be missing.
He said, "Don't play at the
at the crib.
Don't play in none of these leagues,
family
man.
time.
Chill with the family. Go
Coach
to Cancun.
Mike, corrective
pull up,
exercise.
Get some exercise.
Drop a bag.
Drop a bag. Hey, drop a bag.
Catch
and
your
once
socials.
you're done, once you feeling good, you need to get some warm up.
Holla at Coach
need
B.
to get some.
I'll get you in the gym. I'll get you right.
All of that.
Get
Holla
you
at
right.
us. Come on, man.
Holla at us.
Hey.
Gritty. Why lie?
Hey, we got 20 minutes to talk about this topic, and you've been waiting to talk about this topic. Hey, we in the culture. Y'all already know what we talking about.
The culture, man. Was he saying This is was he putting up I just wanted real quick.
So let's give them the rundown. They were in Pennsylvania.
Was that Black Power?
There was a Trump rally.
This
is an election year.
Rally for Trump.
Trump rally. He's out there
with his people. It's supposed to be his people.
With his people.
That's supposed to be your people when you rally, right?
You know what I'm saying? He having a conversation.
He got the hat on.
They speculate that he looked up at the illegal immigrant statistics. And as soon as he turned his head.
Hey, this is for my country.
Hey, get down, Mr. President.
Right.
He said, wait.
Pew.
Fight.
Was he saying fight the power?
He was saying fight.
The last time I saw the fist go up in words like fight, I was watching a Spike Lee joint.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was watching Spike Lee do the right thing.
Last time I see this, it was This Is America with Donald Glover doing a little dance and whatnot.
I was watching Public Enemy.
It was Black Lives Matter.
Public Enemy fight the power. So is that what he was doing though?
I don't know.
I talked to a few people. My man Don P said, man, he got connects that told me when any situation go down with the president, you cover that up and get him out of there.
Right.
But for some reason, they allowed him a little bit more camera time.
First and foremost, condolences to those that got shot. Condolences to those that passed. They got the shooter.
Right.
They got him up out of there.
I'm confused though. I'm hearing all kind of reports.
What's the reports you hearing?
Yo, this was staged.
They saying it's a conspiracy.
They said, yo, we needed more people, more sorry.
They said
votes.
It was the blood packet on the ear.
They said we need the black vote.
They said they need that. I don't know why you go to Pennsylvania with all the white folks though. If you need a black vote,
I don't know. Why would you throw up a balled up fist?
I don't know. He had the blood, adrenaline was rushing. He said, "Man, I gotta tell him I'm him."
Yo, it's hella memes out right now.
Mad memes. That's the crazy thing.
I saw one with like 50. His face was on 50. Said,
yeah, it is.
And then I saw one with Big, like, who shot you?
Nah.
I'm like, what's going on?
I see one meme. They had the one football player that got shot who walked out the minivan. They said they gonna walk out for the
I'm like, oh,
the next presidential debate. He gonna walk out the minivan. My thing
though is like, what kind of bullet is going right by your ear that it's a clean little clip? My man said, yo, WWE be bleeding all the time fake like that.
All I'm saying is
he said he had the little ketchup packet. And it was already kind of open.
They said he had the AK though. What, it was the AK or the AR?
I don't know, man. But I'm not playing Call of Duty with that shooter.
Yeah, nah. He
ain't
going positive.
Nah,
he can't shoot. But I think what it is, he had to do it. He had to.
Yo, you think they took care of the family?
That ain't even 150.
I'm trying to figure out what was the setup. My man said they saw the cat.
They said they seen him up on the roof
and said, "Yo,
and they said
don't worry
something
about it."
And they said, "It's probably just
probably a bird watcher.
Probably a bird watcher. He probably just out there trying to.
He probably playing with the pigeons."
Birds. Yeah, because it's not illegal to shoot birds. It's free game sport in Pennsylvania.
Is it bird season?
I don't know if it's bird season.
It might be Trump season. Yo, man,
but
shout
that's
out.
all I'm saying. This is the thing, though, right? If we break it down, right, he has to make that shot, right? Whether or not, because everybody talk about how did they miss a 70-old lethargic old man, but they could get JFK in a moving car.
Yo, man.
Now we know the JFK joint might have been staged. Might have.
No, the JFK.
We say it might have for YouTube.
They brought in professionals.
We say it might have for YouTube.
I think this kid was a rookie. You saw his picture of the kid?
Cuz looked like he was a crash out.
Right. Cuz looked like he spent mad hours on Call of Duty.
He looked like he spent mad hours picking his fingernails.
Right.
In the corner.
Right. You saw that?
Talking to nobody.
I was like, yo.
They were saying so.
And they clipped him, right? They got
him up out of there early.
Right.
He was up out of there.
Because if you watched it, it was like a shot got fired.
Right.
He went to the air, duck, and then it just sounded like pew, 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 pew. But the people behind him was still like chest out. Like,
but I think those was clout chasers though. I think they was trying to
get in the vid.
Trying to get in the vid. Yo, I was there, guh. I was there. They were shooting. You see me I was right there. Look at me. I think they were, Yo,
man, they tried to take Trump out, man.
They tried to take now.
But I'm trying to figure out. It was his own people. Like this dude was a white boy, right?
He was trying to make a name for himself. He ain't nobody. Nobody knew him. He was, they said that he was on the CIA's watch list for 2 months beforehand, or for a little bit. They were saying that for threats and all of these other different.
So he threatened Trump?
No, threats against they were just saying that he had threats against different establishments.
So Trump was just a casualty of I just want to be famous.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how it get. But that's a lot of these shooters though. A lot of these shooters because think about it, the last dude who tried to shoot Reagan, he was like he was a wild conspiracy guy who was against but when you talk about all of these school shootings and things like that, it's just random people that was just trying to take out vengeance, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's more than line. I don't think too many people is like radical, like, oh, we need to take out this tyrannical guy or whatever. I think we just need some clout. The money running low. I just got to do.
How is he even still in this position though? Isn't he a felon?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, didn't he go like impeachments and all kind of like court cases and all kind of like charges?
Yeah, no. So the thing is with the impeachment, unless you get removed from office, you could be impeached and still run. He wasn't. He was taken to trial and everything like that, but he wasn't taken out of office. Like, he wasn't removed from office.
That's crazy.
So you have to be removed from office.
Has there ever been a president that was a president, went through all of this drama, and then ran again?
Nah, because usually if they go through all the trauma and drama, they don't have that same like fan base. They usually go to the other side.
And then most presidents in our last 20, 30 years have done it back to back.
Right. Bush went back to back. Obama went back to back. You know what I'm saying? So it's
been Clinton went back to back. So it's like the last 20 years has been back to back.
Right. And Trump, he didn't go back to back, but he served his time, and then it was Biden, and now it's Trump again. Between Trump and Biden, so it's either a back to back or somebody else. It's two guys that already been presidents before.
That's crazy.
We need some new candidates.
You know what I heard though? Somebody said, "Yo, man, I don't mind Trump in the office because for some reason
they said
Trump
the paper
was
was
in the
looking a
wrong.
little
I was
heavier.
getting a bag."
That's what they were saying. They said that
they said the gas was a little
fatter.
cheaper, and I was getting money. I was like,
"That's the sentiment."
I was
That's
like,
what they said. You know me.
I said, you know what? It was a little bit more money in the air a couple of years ago.
So you saying fight the power?
I don't know what
you
saying.
Fight the power? You know me. I don't care who in there, man. I'm trying to get the paper regardless. I'm trying to get to the money regardless.
I still don't understand that little part.
Yeah,
the last part of that whole thing. Instead of getting out of there, like, yo, they trying to take my head off. I'm out. He said, I gotta say one more thing for this camera.
I think he said they tried to put me in jail. They tried to get me out of office. They tried to kill me. This is the moment. I gotta let them know.
That nigga sound like a rapper. He might become an MC after this, yo.
Hey, man.
Yo. Hey, Trump could drop a diss album now.
They said, that's what they've been saying. All the little media outlets say he black.
Yeah,
because they said
he
done. They tried to take him to jail.
Right.
They tried to assassinate him.
Right.
They said he grabbing him by the what now? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
that's what he do. They say he pimping.
Yo, man.
Since pimping.
I don't know if it was staged or not. I don't vote.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not voting for Trump, so.
Yeah, I'm not voting for him. Condolences to the family. Condolences to Trump. I know that's a scary moment regardless.
Regardless.
If it is or not. Regardless, they had to kill people.
Right.
People died.
Damn.
They got people up out of there.
Right. I mean, allegedly killed, or they've been confirmed killed?
That was a confirmed. On the shooter.
The shooter.
So let's say it was staged.
So if it was staged, do they say shooter? This is gonna be. This is your life. You a casualty. Your family gonna be taken care of.
They gonna big up your fam.
That's crazy, man.
He ain't mean nothing in life. Is that what it is?
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go down as this.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not a big fan of like killing people that don't see it coming. I never was a big fan of drive-by. I don't like it. I think it's cowardly. I think if we know we're going to have a situation,
you gotta
let's know
in front of them.
And now I'd rather do Wild West.
That's how it was back in the day.
Strapped up and we look each other in the eye.
Back in the day.
And we say 10 paces and then we go and
back in the day, that's how they found out who was the president. That was how they found out who was the president.
But when you chilling at the crib or you chilling in the whip and you chilling, and they roll up on you and
yeah, that's cowardly.
That's coward.
That's
man.
Cowardly.
That started in Cali,
So you saying bring back the duels?
Duels, man.
He said
talk it out. If you can't talk it out,
hey,
imano.
Sit 10 paces.
Quickest trigger. You strapped up. I'm strapped up.
He said Texas. Go back to the Wild Wild
I'd
West.
rather just go that route than I'm chilling in the crib with my family.
I mean,
y'all roll up because homie said I owe you money.
I mean, that's what they did back in 1776.
They've been doing that for a minute.
That's how they found out who was the president. They said whoever would survive.
Drive-bys, shooting people that don't see it coming is cowards.
Super cowardly. So
cowards,
if
man.
if you
got beef, I don't even like if you got beef, but we ain't established we got beef. Because back in the day, they used to roll up on cats and map niggas. Like, wild out on niggas.
Yeah.
Just, yo, you don't even know it's beef.
Yeah.
Nigga just come sneak you.
They still do that in Chicago.
Yeah.
They say you stay on this block. Oh, you a casualty. It's over with. I don't even know who you is. But I just know you stay on this block.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that people could roll up on you. It's coward. Man, off them dudes, man.
Right.
If you got anybody that you know that do things like that, they cowards, B. You supposed to see a man for a one-on-one. You supposed to see a man. You don't sneak nobody, man.
Yeah, come on now.
Unless you don't believe that you got the ability.
What Coach B is saying is the shooter should have been in the crowd instead of 500
right,
meters.
Or catch Trump on something like, yo, Trump, we need to have this out.
Right.
Something like that.
Nah,
yo, Trump, I'm coming for you.
That what they say it is they wouldn't even got in the room with Trump.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is.
I'm not with the
we not with the stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Stop
man.
the violence, man.
Bottom line,
stop
stage
the violence.
But no stage. We don't want shots fired
Right.
in a public setting. Man. You got casualties.
People got hurt. Critical condition. Innocent.
The world had to watch that.
You should be able to go to a rally regardless of what side you support. It feels safe.
It feels safe.
That's what it is. You shouldn't feel like
safety first, man.
Safety first.
Tighten up those securities.
That's
out
what
there,
I'm saying.
Man.
Stop doing these little fake checks, man, just because you tired, man.
Yeah. Tighten up the security.
We gonna be mad.
If you see homie on the roof, go check homie.
Yeah, if homie on the roof, tell him to come down.
If you see mad trench coats and it's 95 degrees, check the trench coats.
Tell him to come down. Hey, and Trump, chill out, man. You 78.
Yeah, yo,
chill. Stop fighting the power. You don't need to fight the power no more, man. Hey man, we don't got no preacher Pat, so
yo, my man Wylie got a word though. My man Wylie got a word, man.
Look,
Wylie got the word from my man preacher
it's
Pat
interesting
today.
though, because I was praying this morning. I was in prayer, doing a little self-reflection and things like that. And this morning it was kind of like I was having a moment with myself, just talking about accountability and alignment. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people have to focus on, whether it's in your spiritual walk, whether it's, you're in a job or you're chasing your dreams or whatever. You got to make sure that you're aligned with the right type of thing. You know what I'm saying? The word just talks about that. And it talks about, trust in the Lord in all of your heart, lean not on your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Your path will be directed if you have the right type of alignment. You got to make sure that you focused on the thing. I mean, that's what Pat was saying, where your eyes are. I mean, where your heart is, that's where your treasure will be, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times it gets really difficult to keep that alignment. We got social media, we got all of these different worldly desires and things like that, and then we got influences from our peers and things like that. So it gets really tough to have that type of alignment, but it really comes down to who you are when nobody's around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What he's always watching.
Exactly. What are you consistently consuming? What are you consistently talking about? What are you consistently writing down? What type of thoughts are you talking to through yourself? Like when you having your moments with yourself, what type of things are you talking to with God? You know what I mean?
Right.
Those are the things that you have to make sure that you're consistent with, because if you're not consistent in those types of things, your alignment's gonna be off. So you might say one day my emotions tell me to do this, right? Or another day my emotions tell me to do that. And now you look at your path and it looks like a whole bunch of zigzags instead of a straight line, because you done lost your focus. You lost your way. You focusing on this, you focusing on that, or you mad this day so you don't want to talk to this person, or you don't want to read your word today because you feel a certain type of way. Or, sometimes it's just the spirit of laziness, Your alignment is off because you didn't take that step. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that all the time, taking that first initial step. The room might be what you're comfortable with, but if you open that door, you might not, but you got to take that initial step to open that door, and that's where the alignment comes in. And so I just encourage everybody, whether you're viewing, whether you watching another episode or whatever the situation is, just make sure that your alignment is there and make sure that you stay consistent. You got to have somebody, find an accountability partner. That's what I challenge y'all to do. Find somebody, because Coach B, he's been a good mentor for me when it comes down to coaching, when it comes down to personal life and all of these different types of things. Find an accountability partner. Find somebody that you could really, really get raw and vulnerable with and talk through your problems with, because it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be something that you really enjoy.
Right.
It's not going to be something that you even want to tell the truth about.
Right.
But that's the only way that you make progress, is if you find somebody that you can really talk through your issues with, and somebody that's going to be real with you, not somebody that's a yes man, not somebody that's just going to say, hey, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, and they know that you're not doing what you need to do. Somebody that's going to say, hey, look, I see what you've been doing. I see the path that you're on.
Right.
We got to deviate from that. So find an accountability partner, but always make sure that you got your focus straight. Make sure you're focused on the right types of things, and you'll make it there.
Right. Walk your walk, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus walks, man.
That's all it is, man.
Word, man. That was what's up, man. That felt in for Preacher Pat. Man.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Preacher Pat, man. Shout out to my man,
Shout
Preacher
out, man.
Pat.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 13. We couldn't have it without him, so you know we had to. He had some spirit through the airways. Transcend came through. You know, God put it in me. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yo, man, once again, we thank you guys, man, for really locking in with us, man.
Right.
We continue to try to bring the hot topics of what's going on, current topics.
Man. And we not going to shy away from them.
Nah.
So send in
some
those.
of the stuff is going to be controversial.
Yeah, so
some of the stuff will have some political undertones.
Right.
But at the end of the day, man, people want to hear and be able to discuss things, and we want to give y'all that platform sometimes, and we want to spark the minds to start creating new ideas and new, maybe somebody starts to want to be the politician after this.
Right.
You know
We was talking for like 20 minutes off camera about the politics and everything like that.
Man.
So it's stuff that y'all talk about. So if y'all want to hear more stuff,
get out there and vote, man. This year, it's a year of vote. Get out there and vote.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Check out the candidates. Pay attention to what's going on, man, to your country.
Stay locked in, man.
Stay locked into your country, man.
A lot of y'all, if y'all not watching the pod because y'all don't like what we talking about, man, send in some stuff to the email. Send in some stuff. DM the Gritty and Wylie show.
Right.
DM us. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about.
Well, let us know what you talk about.
Right, what you talking about.
We talking about what's going on in sports. We talk politics, money,
fashion,
culture, fashion.
All of it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Mental health,
spirituality. So we at the barbershop almost. You know what I mean, just chopping it up.
We trying to hit all of the pages. It might be something that we don't know about though.
Right, put us on.
Put us on.
Put us on technology. Put us on to the newness. Put us on to what's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We discuss everything. We believe that this world should be always conversations going on.
Right. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's an environment. It's a culture. This is a family. It's the Gritty family. You know what I'm saying? So,
Gritty.
You know what it is, man. Wylie.
It is what it is, man. Shout out to my man Q, Don P, the fam, my Dukes.
Yup, the fam. You know what it is.
Little Saint. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
La, pop, love you. Yo, we out of here. One.